Hi, good morning, everybody. I'd just like to welcome you to the 12th of May 2026 Infrastructure Services Committee meeting. Do we have any applications for attending the meeting via video link?
No, Madam Chair.
Apologies.
Yes, we have one from Dan Collison who's unable to be here this morning.
Okay, can I have a mover?
Ed.
Thank you, Councillor Clapp, seconder. Councillor Ryan, all in favour? All of that is carried. Disclosure of interest.
So no, there's that.
Public participation.
There's none today.
Okay, let's get straight into the business items. So ISC 0.05.1. Maybe Mr. Wilson could take us away on that one.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I'll take the report as read. There's probably a few items to highlight. Our effluent water from the sewer treatment plant is being principally used because it's so dry, which is good. We're not discharging to the river. On the second page, there's something around the Merriwell water system. We did some tests on the Merriwell water system. To try to see if we could reduce radium nucleotides by precipitating solids out of the water column. That was pretty much a failure because the materials we used actually increased the turbidity. Trial was run by DQ and their technical experts. So we're reviewing that and we will continue to see what we can do in that space. Turning the page, we've done 2 Merriwell and Castles bores. We have completed our downhole camera inspections of the 5 bores for Merriwell and Castles. That's all of them. They're all in a fairly poor condition, and we have a program that looks like over the next 2 years we'll be recasing them. But we've got a little bit of pre-work to do to work out what water body has the high radium nucleotides before we case them, so we make sure that we case them at the right place. That's probably all. Thank you, Madam Chair.
Okay, any questions? I just have a mover.
I moved.
Councillor Ryan, seconded. Councillor Cloud, sorry. So any questions?
Yeah, I was just going to highlight the Murrurundi Dam decommissioning, Paradise Lane, etc. There'll obviously be a discussion for the CAC tomorrow night in Murrurundi, so there's some interest in that.
Thank you. Okay, so shall we vote on that? All in favour? And it is carried. Thank you. ISC 0.05.2 is infrastructure services works delivery. Mr. Hitchens, would you like to carry us away on that one, please?
Chair, in Jay's absence, sorry, in the absence of Jay, I did this report for this meeting. Again, as Brian said, the report is read. The main issues with our local road maintenance area, we're fully expanded across the board. So our unsealed road maintenance, we've already exceeded our program budget. So we're going to wind that back as much as we physically can, other than maintaining by exception at this stage. It's my intent to present a report to Council or either a committee to identify what our budget can actually achieve as far as our levels of service and where the gap between those two items actually are. This stage, until the end of the current financial year, we will be minimising our works in that area. In the reseals area, as can be seen, 90% of the reseal works were complete, utilised 100% of the vote. That's mainly around cost increases that were achieved over the last 4 to 5 months due to the issues over in Iran and fuel and bitumen cost increases that were a result of such. Other than that, the RMTC contract, we managed to get a little bit more money out of Transport New South Wales, so we got some more money to do some more heavy patching out on Golden Highway to see us out for the remainder of the year. We'll move on to the flood remediation works. So, as you can see, the only 2 projects remaining in the AGRN 1012 event. Contractors have been engaged in both of those projects. We did get an extension of time. So we do actually have now, unless there's 30th of June 26, it's actually March 27. Completed works in June 27 to actually finish all the reporting, but it's our intent to get it done much sooner than that. AGR 1012 event, abandonment of causeways. All but one of the causeways are basically complete. There's one causeway where fisheries have, rules natural causeway, natural gravel bedded causeway, where fisheries have declined our request to actually make that a concrete causeway. That's going to be further investigated, further presentations made in fisheries on that. With regards to our storm events, all of our applications for funding have now been made. That includes the emergency works for 1212. 2 E-pass for local road maintenance for 1216, and land sets for both those events. I'm hopeful but not confident that we'll get some responses back on that this month. So if that's the case, that will then provide us more opportunity for our workforce to engage in those activities for the remainder of financial year.
Okay, thank you. So let's move in second and then we can open any discussion. So for mover. Thank you, Councillor Clark, second Councillor Ryan. Any questions or discussion points? Councillor Ryan, you look pretty poised to say something. Contemplating.
I was just going to ask, where we were at with the RACUS program, yeah, can we just get an update on what was happening in that regard? Just a very general question, nothing specific.
In the RACUS program, to my understanding at the moment, we only assess roads based on either where Jim's going, because there's only one vehicle, or by complaints. So we go out, if someone's made a complaint about the condition of the road, that vehicle will go out there and assess the condition of that road versus the remainder of the network, to give us an idea of that is. There isn't a global re-look at the network program to my knowledge, but I can certainly follow that up.
Yeah, that'd be great. I mean, that'll come through the next Rural Roads Committee meeting anyway, so yeah, that'd be good if we could get an update there. And just with regard to the correspondence we received in relation to Dartwood Road, which I know is a 5.3. So is that an example where that would be followed up? Someone would go and make an assessment based on its roughness and so forth, and
That's correct.
respond in due course, yeah.
Generally, when a CRM comes in, that council will go out on site, take the rates, equipment, assess the road both visually and utilising that equipment and make an assessment on its priority versus the remainder of the program.
Thank you.
Okay. That's everything, so all in favour? Okay. That is carried. So ISC 0.05.3, so this is our strategic and capital works update. Mr. Hitchens, would you like to continue on your reports, please?
Certainly can, and share, as you can see in the capital works area there, where we're slightly down where we thought we would be, but that's mainly to do with the footbridge over Sills. So apart from that, we're pretty well on top of our capital works program. It's our intent to do some commencement in Main Street prior to the end of June. That's our new capital works project scheduled for the remainder of the financial year.
Thank you. So have a mover, please. Councillor Cloud, seconded. Once again, Councillor Ryan, any comments or clarification points? No, thank you so much. So all in favour? That is carried. We move to ISC 0.05.4, the Castle Sewerage System Project Update. We do know that there is a website for this. So is there anything else that needs to be added?
Thank you, Madam Chair. I will inform the committee that the tender for reticulation has been out now for several weeks. It has been returned and that is being evaluated as we speak. We're looking to send that to council this month in a tender report for award for a contractor. Property access has been primarily pushed through this month. about to the people who are gonna have the pipes through their properties. And also chased up some stuff about contact details. Our design process has continued with Stantec. We had a problem where the Cardinal went out of business or got gobbled up by Stantec. And we are now dealing with Stantec, and we hope to have some design lots underway in the next month or two. Our changes to our site where we're disposing of our effluent from a drip irrigator system to a centre pivots type agricultural process has been approved in principle. And we will be pursuing that as part of our design options. And we expect that we'll have a bit of a commencement but by the end of June of our tender for our reticulation. So there'll be some communications and there'll be some community processes come about the end of June to thank you, Madam Chair.
Thank you. So we'll open our first to move. Thank you, Councillor Clark, second to Councillor Ryan. Any comments or questions on that? No? Okay, so let's vote for this. All in favour? It's carried. So ISC 0.05.5 Castellers Footbridge project update.
If I may, before Joe speaks, my apologies, I should have given an apology to Mr Bush, he's unfortunately attending the funeral for a staff member's father this morning, so thank you. Yes, that's in his absence, the Roger Manager General will be responding to you.
Thank you, Chair. Thanks to Castellers Footbridge, just a few major updates. The tender is out for public, the documents are out for public tender at the moment. We posted it on 17th of April. It's due to close on 25th of May. And we hope to get it out to council for the June meeting and for the contract accordingly. Yeah, nothing much other.
Okay, thank you. So we'd like to move this report. Thank you, Councillor Clark, second to Councillor Ryan. Just please note that this project is a community driven project. It is actually what the community has requested. It's not a council driven project. All in favour? Okay, that is carried unanimously. And I believe that is the end of this rather quick meeting today. So we'll finish up at 11:43. Thank you for your time.